The Yankees and Tigers will play the second game of spring training at Steinbrenner Field in Tampa, Florida. The Yankees are coming off a 6-4 loss to the Blue Jays, while the Tigers won their first game over the Phillies by a score of 10-2. Garrett Cole will make his first start of the spring and is expected to throw around 30 pitches. There's the Tigers lineup that he will face in what will be another 7-inning game. There's the Yankees lineup, and we'll get to see a few new faces in there. Guys like Derek Dietrich and Jay Bruce will be competing for a spot on the opening day roster. Alright, let's get into the action, starting with the top of the first. Grossman worked the count full and lined a base hit into left to open up the ball game. Candelario swung at the first pitch and drilled it in the air to deep left center field. Bruce went back, onto the track. He leaped at the wall and made the play to rob Candelario of extra bases. Bruce isn't a guy known for his defense, but that was a great play. Garcia hit one on the ground to second. Estrada went to second for the force, but they had no chance at the double play as there were now 2 outs. Ramos worked the count full and lined a base hit into right. Garcia was running on the pitch, so he went to third on the play to put runners on the corners with 2 outs. Goodrum lined one back up the middle and into center field for a base hit. Garcia scored, and Ramos stopped at second on the RBI single by Nico Goodrum to give the Tigers a 1-0 lead. Green worked the count full and walked to load the bases with 2 away. Rogers struck out swinging in a 2-2 count to end the inning and leave the bases loaded. This would end up being the only inning that Cole pitched. Wade hit one on the ground to first, and Pinheiro flipped to Funkhauser covering for the first out of the bottom of the first. Sanchez worked the count full and walked. It's nice to see him take the walk. He needs to do that more often. Hicks also worked the count full and walked behind the back bat flip to put 2 on with 1 away. Bruce also worked a full count, but was caught looking on a good fastball from Funkhauser for the second out. Dietrich glided one hard in the air to center, but right at Hill to end the inning and strand 2 runners on base. Jamison Taillon came in for the top of the second inning. Pinheiro struck out swinging for the first out of the top of the second. Hill swung at the first pitch and lifted in the air to right center field. Hicks made the play for the second out. Grossman also swung at the first pitch, and he had the same result as Hill to end a very quick 1-2-3 inning for Taillon. Ford hit one on the ground into the shift, and Garcia flipped it to Castor covering for the first out of the second. Kyle Higashioka worked a 5-pitch walk to give the Yankees a 1-out base runner. Ryan Lamare worked the count full and walked to put 2 on with 1 away. Estrada hit one on the ground to short. Goodrum stepped on the bag for 1 and fired to first for an inning-ending double play to get DeCaster out of the jam. Candelario hit one on the ground to first, and Ford made the play for the first out against Julius Chassin. Garcia worked the count full and walked to give the Tigers a 1-out base runner. Ramos swung at the first pitch and drilled it in the air to deep center field. Hicks went back, onto the track. He looked up, and this one was gone. Wilson Ramos hit a long 2-run home run to straightaway center field to give the Tigers a 3-0 lead. Let's take another look at the swing by Ramos. Goodrum worked the count full and took the Tigers' second walk of the inning. With the runner on the move, Green line went back up the middle and into center field for a base hit. Goodrum easily went to third on the single by Green to put runners on the corners with 1 away. Rogers struck out looking for the second out of the inning. After a stolen base by Green, Pinheiro hit one on the ground to short, and Wade made the play to end the inning as Chassin avoided further trouble. Wade hit one on the ground to the right side, and the shortstop Goodrum made the play for the first out. Sanchez drilled one in the air to deep center field, and there was no doubt about this one. All Hill could do was turn and watch as Gary Sanchez hit one over the batter's eye to put the Yankees on the board and make it a 3-1 game. How about that? Sanchez just needs to do that consistently in the regular season now. Let's take another look at the sweet swing by Sanchez. Hicks did what he does best and walked in a 3-2 count. Delayed bat flip. Bruce swung at the first pitch and lined it over Goodrum and into center field for a base hit. Hicks stopped at second as the Yankees now had 2 on with 1 out. Dietrich was hit by a pitch on his back to load the bases with 1 away. Ford popped one up in the infield. Candelario drifted into foul territory and made the play for the second out as Ford couldn't drive the run in. The Tigers went to the bullpen and brought in Bo Burrows. Higashioka hit one on the ground to third, and Candelario made the play to end the inning as the Yankees left the bases loaded. Nick Nelson came in for the fourth, and he had a quick 1-2-3 inning as Hill flew out, Grossman grounded out, and Candelario grounded out in a 9-pitch inning. The bottom of the fourth was about as quick as the top half as Beltre struck out, Estrada flew out, and Wade grounded out in a 1-2-3 inning for Pinheiro. Nick Nelson stayed in for the fifth and was as impressive as he was in the fourth. Clemens grounded out, Ramos struck out, Goodrum lined a single into right, but Baddoo grounded out to end the inning, as Nelson retired 6 of the 7 batters he faced. McDowell struck out swinging to begin the fifth against Zach Hess. Brito grounded one against the shift and into left field for a base hit. He hustled out of the box and dove into second with a double to give the Yankees a 1-out scoring opportunity. Ambergay worked the count full and walked to put 2 on with 1 away. Alvarez was hit by a pitch up and in to load the bases with 1 out. Gittins drilled one in the air to deep left center field, and there was no doubt about this one. All the outfielders could do was turn and watch as Chris Gittins hit a go-ahead grand slam into deep left center field to give the Yankees a 5-3 lead. Let's take another look at the sweet swing by Gittins. This ended the day for Hess as Andrew Moore came in. Austin Wells hit one on the ground up the middle and into center field for a base hit to keep the inning going for the Yankees. Beltre lifted one in the air to left, and Robinson made the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Duran struck out swinging to end the inning, but the Yankees now had a 5-3 lead. Rogers struck out swinging to begin the 6th against Nestor Cortez Jr. Pinheiro hit one in the air to left, and Ambergay made the play for the 2nd out. Danny Woodrow came in as a pinch hitter and lined a base hit into left to bring the tying run to the plate for the Tigers. Robinson struck out swinging to end the inning. Velasquez grounded one up the middle, but short was positioned perfectly and made the play for the 1st out against Jason Foley. McDowell hit one on the ground to short, and he made the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Brito hit one on the ground to the 3rd baseman Pinheiro, and he made the play to end the bottom of the 6th. Short lined one into left center field for a base hit to begin the 7th and final inning against Albert Abreu. Clemens lined one right at Velasquez for the 1st out. He threw to first, but Short got back safely to avoid a bad double play. Dylan Dingler looped one in the air to shallow left field, and it got down for a base hit. Short went to 3rd, and Dingler went to 2nd with a double to put the tying runs in scoring position with 1 away for the Tigers. Rodriguez popped one up in the infield, and Abreu made the play off the mound for the 2nd out of the inning. The 0-2 pitch to Baddoo got away from McDowell. Short tried to score, and he slid in safely to make it a 5-4 game. The tying run advanced to 3rd on the play. Baddoo hit one on the ground to short, and Velasquez made the play to end the ball game. The Yankees defeated the Tigers 5-4 to earn their first win of spring training. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, everyone, and let's go Yankees!